Hey guys, Soleno here from PlayToEarn.net. Today's video is the third and last part of our weekly news segment. The first two videos talked about game updates, sneak peeks, teasers, and announcements. In this video, we'll be talking about big news that don't necessarily fit in those two categories. So without further ado, let's get to the list. To start off our list, Apple to allow in-app NFT sales, each subject to a 30% commission fee. Apple, one of the leading tech companies in the world, has allowed apps to sell NFTs on App Store. However, all NFTs must be sold through in-app purchases, each subject to a 30% commission fee. This has stirred up tons of debates in the NFT space, with many focusing on how Apple's hefty cut will impact the future of this emerging tech. After all, a typical NFT marketplace such as OpenSea and Magic Eden only charges 2 to 3% in general. On top of that, all App Store purchases must be made in USD since Apple does not accept cryptocurrencies. According to the information, Magic Eden removed the buy and sell function from its iOS app after learning about the policy. Even though Apple tried to offer a lower fee of 15%, the NFT platform refused to enable any trading functionalities on its app. On Friday, Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney took to Twitter to criticize Apple's move. Sweeney said, quote, "Now Apple is killing all NFT app businesses it can't tax, crushing another nascent technology that could rival its grotesquely overpriced in-app payment service. Apple must be stopped," end quote. Many Web3 startups in particular are saying that exorbitant fees make it nearly impossible to turn a profit. According to FOSS Patents, the actual costs may sometimes exceed 30%, as certain geographic regions are subject to fees as high as 35%. Though Apple's move has been mostly met with criticisms, some took a more positive view of the situation. For instance, Limit Break CEO Gabriel Layden said, quote, "Apple has decided to let developers sell NFTs inside of games and apps. Everyone is focusing on Apple wanting its 30% cut of each transaction, without realizing this could put an ETH wallet in every single mobile game onboarding more than 1 billion players." Next, Axie Infinity's Game Studios announces $2 million in funding in esports Grand 3. Axie Infinity's game studio, Sky Mavis, has rolled out its third esports grants after concluding its first Electric World Championship at AxieCon. Sky Mavis disclosed that 160,000 AXS would be committed to the trajectory growth of its firm over the next 3 quarters. The grant will feature different tiers of support, including majors, minors, online leagues and invitational and regional events. Large events with substantial pricing, robust online qualifiers, and a significant physical presence with a LAN final will have a prize pool ranging from $150,000 to $1 million. 80% of the grants must be used for the prize pool. Smaller scale events will have less pricing. Some online qualifiers and a physical LAN finals in a more intimate setting will have a prize pool ranging from $50,000 to $150,000. 80% of the grant will go to the prize pool, while 20% of the grant can be used as expenses. Online invitational leagues will have a prize pool from $10,000 to $50,000. 90% will be used as a prize pool, and 10% can be used to cater for expenses. Finally, local and regional tournaments will be awarded prizes ranging from $1,000 to $9,999. 90% will be used as a prize pool, and 10% can be used for expenses outside the prize pool. Sky Mavis must approve all the submitted sponsors. Tournament organizers can apply in only 2 events at the most. Travel expenses of players that qualify through open qualifiers will not be covered. However, the tournament must be able to ensure all participants receive prizes at the finals. Next, Immortal Games raises $15.5 million for its Web3 chess platform. Immortal Game raised $15.5 million in 2 phases, the most recent of which is a $12 million funding. TCG Crypto is the lead investor in the Series A round, including Greenfield 1, Cassius, Kraken Ventures, Spice Capital, Kevin Durant and Rich Kleiman's 35V, Sparkle Ventures, and Blockwall. The 2021 startup aims to build a chess-focused gaming portal with features like NFTs, additional quests, and a reward system in addition to the traditional game. Anyone interested may join the beta version now. Immortal Games developers emphasized that the play and earn feature is optional for people who just want to play chess. Developers hope to incorporate blockchain into the game of chess without jeopardizing the game's integrity. Those who choose to participate in Immortal's new extensive features will be able to do things such as unlock more content and earn prizes by completing objectives and challenges. In each game, players can use NFTs of specific chess pieces. The firm also offers utility tokens or CMT based on players' governance tokens or IGE and leaderboard ranking. According to Immortal Game CEO Thomas Zafel, the US, India, and Europe are 3 key growth markets. Anyone who wants to try out Immortal Game's beta version can go to beta.immortal.game. Next, Disney Inc. is recruiting corporate attorney for blockchain, DeFi, and NFT transactions. The Walt Disney Company is recruiting a corporate attorney to validate transactions involving new technologies like blockchain, NFTs, metaverse, and decentralized finance. This open position was noticed via a LinkedIn job posted last Saturday. The preferred candidate must have at least 5 to 8 years of experience handling complex corporate transactions, must be able to provide full legal advice and support for NFT products, and ensure NFTs are in compliance with the US and international laws and regulations. The candidate may have knowledge and experience in the blockchain, metaverse, and crypto space, especially regarding knowledge of related legal issues and considerations. However, this is not a compulsory requirement. They must also perform due diligence for NFT, blockchain, external marketplace, and cloud provider projects. Others include offering legal advice to Disney's legal and business teams on marketing, advertising, and evaluating relevant technologies. The job advert is coming as the company continues solidifying its brand in the metaverse. In January, Disney got a patent for a virtual world simulator that allows it to offer headset-free AR experiences. The company also hired former Apple Arcade leader Mike Bowson to head its metaverse strategy. The company also launched a startup accelerator program focused on building projects involving technologies like AR, NFTs, and AI characters. The CEO of Disney, Bob Chapek, revealed that the company will use data from metaverse visits by leveraging consumer streaming habits to build personalized experiences. If you're liking this news list so far, remember to check out our website and news section to be updated on everything about blockchain gaming. Now let's get back to the video. Up next, SEGA announces its first NFT game in partnership with Oasis Blockchain. SEGA, the leading Japanese gaming firm, has chosen Oasis Blockchain to build its NFT games. Its very first blockchain title will take inspiration from Sangokushi Taisen, a wildly popular Sega arcade game franchise in Asia. The announcement came shortly after Sega and other Japanese game studios reaffirmed their stance on Web3 gaming adoption. Per the official statement, the exciting release will be a digital collectible card game licensed by Sega and developed by Double Jump Tokyo. The project will go live on Oasis's L2 blockchain homeverse once it's ready. To those who don't know, Sangokushi Taisen is a hybrid physical and digital collectible card game that first came out in 2005. The game runs on Sega's NU2, Ring Edge, Lindbergh, and Chihiro arcade systems, as well as mobile, PC, and Nintendo DS. Based on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novel by Liu Ganzong, Sangokushi Taisen is a strategy-based game where players will play their cards to attack each other's castles until the timer runs out. Daiki Moriyama, director of Oasis Blockchain, said, quote, "Our ambition is to lead the mass adoption of blockchain games by providing players and developers alike with a safe, secure, and stable environment in which they can comfortably play and create the games of the future with all the familiar gaming brands they have always known and are accustomed to. We will continue striving to become the premier blockchain of choice for all future blockchain games and are excited to share more about our upcoming projects in due course." End quote. As of this recording, no dates or roadmaps are available for Sega's new NFT game. Next, HSBC launching Virtual Stadium, Rugby Quests in the Sandbox ahead of Hong Kong 7's rugby tournament. The Sandbox has announced that HSBC, a British multinational bank, is staging a virtual stadium and releasing Rugby Quests in the Metaverse platform ahead of the Cathay Pacific HSBC Hong Kong 7's rugby tournament, which is one of the tournaments that are a part of the annual World Rugby 7 Series competition. HSBC partnered with the Sandbox back in March this year, becoming the first global financial services provider to have a land plot in the decentralized gaming platform. To mark the return of the annual rugby tournament, which was on a 3-year hiatus, the British bank will be staging a virtual stadium in the metaverse, making this their first community initiative on the platform. The virtual event will start on October 24 and end on November 14, giving players 6 rugby quests to complete in areas around the stadium. These quests will consist of mini-games, rugby-related educational quizzes, and various challenges. As for the tournament itself, it is co-sponsored by Cathay Pacific Airways and HSBC, and is set to begin on November 4 and end on November 6. Next, Zilliqa announces a Web3 gaming console to be released in 2023. Zilliqa recently revealed that it will release a new game console and hub set based on Web3 technology in 2023. The console will include complex Web3 elements such as mining and cryptocurrency wallets, making it ideal for gamers and crypto enthusiasts. Thanks to the Web3 gaming console, players will be able to earn Zill coins by completing in-game quests, with the rewards incorporating blockchain technology. Additionally, Zilliqa's developers researched the market for 6 months. They developed and tested features such as mining software, blockchain technology, and cryptocurrency wallets for the Web3 gaming console. Players can also earn rewards or sell and buy items in-game. Next month, Zilliqa intends to begin testing the centralized gaming platform. The Web3 gaming console's sleek prototype was recently unveiled, complete with USB-C, Ethernet, USB 3.0, and HDMI ports. In order to compete with seasoned players like Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, Zilliqa intends to enter the video game market. In 2021, video game consoles brought in over $107.5 billion. According to Statista, the market for video game consoles will be worth $130.8 billion by 2026. The company previously collaborated with BGA in April of this year. Additionally, Zilliqa has formed relationships with esports teams, RRQ, Mad Lions, and most recently Swiss firm Xborg and Alien Worlds. Export will give its user base access to Zilliqa-powered games, allowing users to provide constructive criticism on their experience. And lastly, the Sandbox houses first Metaverse Premier Island community. The Sandbox has become the habitat of Fantasy Islands, the first ever master-planned Premier Island community in the Metaverse. It has 100 unique private islands, community developments, exclusive brand partnerships, and luxury NFTs. The Sandbox will launch the Every Realm Fantasy Islands Villa Tour, where players can explore the Frostbite Villa in the Fantasy Islands. Players will be able to try out new games and experiences in the ongoing Alpha Season 3 of the Sandbox. The experience will offer over 90 experiences, including Fantasy Islands Alpha quests, a dedicated Fantasy Island experience, several hours of gameplay and quests, a daily contest, raffle draw, and leaderboard, as well as rewards for land, avatars, and NFT owners. The new luxury islands are the most expensive piece of land in the metaverse. Every Realm, a metaverse real estate developer, acquired 100 private islands for $4.3 million in December 2021. The purchase is the largest sale ever recorded in the metaverse. These developers have transformed these virtual islands into luxurious exclusive compounds. The islands were purchased because they were the only islands available in the Sandbox metaverse. Prior to the acquisition by Every Realm, the islands were unoccupied. Fantasy Island has 3 islands, each with a beach frontage and a private pier. Players can choose to go to the Tequila Villa, the Pinky Toe Villa, and the Frostbite Villa. Interested participants can purchase a deed to an island at Fantasy Island's listing on OpenSea. Visiting players can purchase boats, jet skis, and mega yachts. Luxury NFTs will be exclusively available to owners in the Fantasy Island community. And that's a wrap for this week's news segment. I hope these videos help if you were looking to catch up to news about blockchain gaming this week. I'll be back same time next week to give you another weekly recap. And for more info on everything about blockchain games, check out our website at PlayToEarn.net, where we have the largest database of games that have all the info you need. That's it for today. See you next video.